Bridge collapsed, killing 135 people. Is my child walking on the strong bridge? About 135 people are dead, 47 of them were children after a suspension bridge collapsed in India's western state of Gujarat on Sunday. As authorities revealed, the structure had only recently reopened following repairs. This 230-meter long bridge was built in the 19th century and reopened last week after renovations. Around 500 people, including women and children, were on the suspension bridge when the cables supporting it snapped, sending people crashing into the river below on Sunday evening around 6:30 p.m. A cable at one end appears to have snapped. The majority of the victims were children as they came here to enjoy their vacation. Our deep condolences to the families who have lost their loved ones. Unexpected, unexplainable, and an irreplaceable loss. A 10-year-old boy told reporters there was a huge crowd when the bridge suddenly collapsed. And he said, I survived because I caught hold of a hanging rope and slowly climbed up. But my father and mother are still missing. What a big tragedy. No one can fill the vacuum. Looks like this could have been avoided. The reports say that the bridge was overcrowded and some youth started shaking the bridge intentionally, making it difficult for people to walk. The report says it was not built by qualified people and there was no fitness certificate given. How important it is to have a strong bridge for people to cross over, especially children to get to the other side. There are forces that will rock the bridge, and if the foundation and cables are not strong, it can collapse. An important lesson for all of us as parents. We need to make sure that we erect strong bridges for our children to walk. There will be forces that will rock the bridge, and if the cable is not strong, it can collapse. As parents, we need to make sure that our children walk on strong bridges. Test the bridge before you let the children cross over. See that the cable that is holding the bridge does not snap. Make sure that you are taking them to the right side. In life, our children have to cross many bridges, and it is our responsibility to see that the bridges are strong and also help our child to decide if he or she should walk on that bridge. How do we do it? My suggestion would be to build fact bridges, not fat bridges, fact, F-A-C-T. Number one, focus on the foundation. Make sure that the foundation is very strong. It should be so strong that no wind, no storm, no threats from outside can weaken it. The Bible says in Psalm 18 verse 2, "The Lord is my rock and my fortress and my deliverer, my God, my rock in whom I take refuge, my shield and the horn of my salvation, my stronghold." Is He the stronghold of your life? Parents, no power on earth can break this foundation. Let Christ be the foundation. And we as parents need to pass on this to our children. The second is availability. The 10-year-old boy said, "I survived because I caught hold of a hanging rope and slowly climbed up. But my father and mother are still missing." It is painful to read this statement. Parents, We need to be that rope for our children to hold on when they walk on the bridge. We need to be available for them. They have questions to ask. They need security. They need confidence. They need to walk boldly. Many parents are so busy planning for the future and letting children walk alone on the bridge with fear. Remember, we need to raise not a wealthy child, but a healthy child. In the Old Testament, Eli was faithful and successful priest. He was successful in his work and successful in his ministry, but Eli was not successful father. His sons were very rebellious. In fact, Bible calls them worthless men. In 1 Samuel chapter 2, verse 12. Are you the cable that the child can hold on with confidence? How much time do you give to be with your child? The third is communication. This is very important. We have less communication face to face in this digital age. We have no time to talk to our loved ones. Instead of words, we send emojis. Children want parents who will talk to them about their fears, dreams, their apprehensions, and to discuss openly about their failures. The Bible says in Deuteronomy chapter 11, verse 9, "You shall teach them to your children, talking to them when you are sitting in your house, and when you are walking by the way, and when you lie down, and when you rise." Is there a time where you converse with your child? It does not matter how busy you are. It's not that you find time, but do you make time to be available? The fourth one is training. Now remember, we said fact. One is foundation. Second is being available. Third is communication. Fourth is training. The Bible says in Proverbs chapter 22, verse 6, "Train up a child in the way he should go. Even when he is old, he shall not depart from it." As parents, we have huge responsibility. We must train our child to choose the right bridge. There are some bridges that may look safe from a distance, but not so. The child should be trained to make the right choices in life and walk uprightly with hope. Sometimes we leave the responsibility of training to grandparents and to others. No, we as parents should train our children, our child. So the Bible says, "And when they are old, they will never depart from it." If we do not have this fact bridge, FACT, it will be difficult for the child to cross over. The cable can snap halfway through. We have a responsibility. Come, let us build this fact bridge. We should also help our society to walk on strong bridges. Let's not be negligent. It is not too late. Now let me close with these four. Build a strong foundation. Make time to be available. Be truthful or be intentional in your communication. Be serious about training. The child, your child, is a gift from God. The responsibility is yours. So let's do together. Save your child. God bless.